Cybercriminals use social engineering to trick us into doing something to get information about an organization or computer system to launch an attack. In this segment, we'll talk about social engineering and learn ways to avoid getting scammed. Social engineering is accomplished in many different ways: via email, online, dumpster diving, shoulder surfing, and simple persuasion. Nearly everyone can use social engineering: scam artists, salespeople, and ordinary individuals. The goal is to trick you to get you to complete a task that you might not otherwise do in normal circumstances. Social engineering is one of the hardest attacks to protect against and is now one of the most prevalent. The reason social engineering is so dangerous is because it's an easy attack, in that the malicious actor doesn't need complicated technical skills to get into a system, but uses simple persuasion instead. There are several different methods used to launch a social engineering attack. Some are simple and some are sophisticated, and many don't appear malicious. There are many methods, including phishing, which uses email to trick you into giving up information, or even vishing, which uses the phone. In addition to email, cybercriminals also use instant messaging or short message service to get the victim to reveal information. And another tactic is scareware, meaning you don't really have ransomware, it's a spoof. You might see a note or message that's presented to the user, which is generally effective, as the potential victim may have been on a risky website and unwilling to notify anyone that they've been a victim of ransomware. The note is placed in front of them with the hopes of tricking them into clicking a malicious link. Avoid getting scammed, and some best practices include: use strong passwords or passphrases. Be aware of when people want too much information. And don't trust individuals you meet on the web. Don't give your credit card details to anyone while you are communicating through instant messaging or email. Don't allow push notifications, because this is a way for a social engineering attack to take place. It's usually done to spoof you and get you to click on a link. To learn more, you can visit this website, Ways to Avoid Social Engineering Attacks. And it talks a little bit more about the different types of attacks and ways to avoid getting scammed. Now let's test your knowledge. Describe ways to defend yourself against a social engineering attack. You can record your answer on the challenge worksheet. Social engineering is effective because people are our weakest link. Most of us are trusting individuals. Don't get scammed. Be a human firewall and stop a social engineering attack before it starts.